So in front of us now, we have Roseman's income statement for the first 10 months of his dream dinners endeavor. What I have done is segregated data, the expense data at least, into three main groups. I have cost of goods sold at the top. I have variable costs, and then I have a fixed cost. For these three, cost of goods sold and the royalty fee, there was a little bit of volatility in the data, and I didn't want months where there were zero purchases or large purchases to outweigh months where there were normal purchases. So for these percentages, I took the total amount and got to these percentages right there. For the variable costs, I took the monthly percent as a factor of total revenue. Did that for each month and then took the averages right there. And then for fixed costs, I identified them down here and, took them into my equation as fixed amounts. So in doing that, I come down to my actual analysis down at the bottom. So as you can see, these are all the percentages that were brought from, this column right here. These are my fixed amounts right there. And what I did is set up a solver equation so I can let Excel kind of do the math for me and spit out the break-even number. So right now it's set to 0, so I can kind of show you an example of it. Right here I have a formula for my total expenses. This box right here will take my sales, and then this will take the spread of those two. So essentially I'm going to solve for this to be 0. It's going to give me a monthly amount, which goes there, multiply it by 12, and then we get the yearly amount. So I will run through this right now. So I need to set that amount to a value of 0 by changing that amount. Then give it a solve. D67 to 0 by changing that amount right there. Give it a solve. Keep the solver solutions. So essentially what this is saying is that per month I need to do about $27,000 in total sales in order to cover my expenses. That's where we get the 0 amount right there. That would translate to about $367,000 of yearly sales in order to cover expenses.